Greetings YouTube, this is Marshall Curtis, and today's video is about survival in an area that is inundated by wildfire smoke. If you're living in Washington, Oregon, and California and don't know about other western states, right now on September 11th, 2020, you should probably be wearing a mask indoors as well. Not because of COVID so much, but because of wildfire smoke cooties. And I'll show you what I'm doing about it beyond merely wearing an indoor mask. Now this is an N95. It's an old one that I bought pre-pandemic. And so don't think that I am stealing from a hospital or something like that. Of course, if Trump had invoked the Defense Production Act months ago, we probably would all be able to get N95s now. But that's the subject of another video. Okay, I mentioned earlier. Okay, I guess I cannot flip. Trying to figure out how to do this. Anyway, here's one of my fans that I found, well, as I may have told you if you watched previous videos, I'm a dumpster diver, been one for 6 years. Most of the time a trash picker. I don't actually have to dive in the dumpster most of the time anymore. And I found this recently by the trash, and it works. That's the only thing wrong with it, is damage, and maybe the propeller could stand alignment. But what I want you to see is I put paper towel on the back of the fan to act as an air filter. Disclaimer: don't leave your fan unattended, especially something you find by the dumpster. And also don't, as soon as the smoke clears, remove the paper off of the back of the fan. And there is a risk of it burning out the fan motor. Better to burn out the fan motor than to continue to feel that burning sensation in my lungs. So, at the risk of burning out the fan motor on this guy, this 20-inch, what brand is it? It's a Galaxy brand fan. Now, what's with all the red tape, Mr. Curtis? Oh, that's because I usually put it up by here, because I've been using them to ventilate my condo in order to keep the COVID cooties out. If you live in a 3-story building with 22 apartments, don't bet on, even if you don't let anybody else in your condo, that COVID cooties aren't going to seep in from the interior hallway. You see, just outside that door is not the outside, but an interior hallway with doors at both ends. And if you've watched my videos before, you know this already. But all people have to do is just talk or breathe, with no coughing, no sneezing necessary. And COVID cooties, aerosol, could hang in the air for hours. That's why it's important to leave the hallway doors open during a pandemic. But when there is wildfire smoke, you want to close your windows and doors and stay inside. So we're in a catch-22 situation. Keep the doors open and windows closed, and you're more likely to get COVID cooties. But keep them all open, you're more likely to get wildfire smoke cooties. Damned if you do, damned if you don't. Well, to best increase my odds at not being damned at all, or at least to minimize the damnation, I wear a mask indoor until The wildfire smoke is abated, which should be a few days, hopefully. Meanwhile, I put filters. This is another one fan that I found by a dumpster recently. I call it the Dumpster Emporium because I shop there every week before trash day. And you would not believe all the things I have found, including, among other things, a queen-size inflator mattress, and can't think about what else right now. A multitude of vacuum cleaners. Well, that's a whole other video. Anyway, the brand of this 20-inch square fan is a Holmes, and it also works. It was filthy as hell, but I cleaned it out. So anyway, around here, I live in Bellevue on the east side, right near Microsoft. People around here apparently don't have time to take stuff to the Goodwill before they move. Not that I'm complaining, but I hate landfill. Anyway, this is Marshall Curtis, just showing you what I'm doing to try to survive in the world. Not only against COVID, but now against wildfire smoke. Fortunately, the wildfire smoke should go away in a few days, hopefully. But at least as long as Trump is around, COVID is going to be around. Vote blue no matter who is. Not Yang / whoever his vice presidential candidate would have been. But Biden-Harris. Vote Biden-Harris on November 3rd. Unless you fancy getting COVID. Okay, thanks for watching.